digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Tom's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Tom's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream.
Welcome!
It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting names rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Tom's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model glitching light, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Well-hood bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model glitching light, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amassed, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legend's built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smashed. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. VTuber model.
Good evening. Good evening. I have my hitbox because I'm doing BS. I'm replying to tweets on Twitter because I didn't realize that I hadn't done that in a good chunk of today. You know, it's impressive, you know. Sometimes you can literally just tweet out your opinions just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is right, and then people will just believe it to be rage bait. No, people don't even take my opinions as my takes anymore. They just think I'm such a silly little guy that I just make rage bait. I haven't gotten that low yet, guys. I haven't done any rage bait on Twitter. Asterisk on Twitter. Canon Toho game when? You mean when I play a legit Toho game on stream? I already did that. I played Toho 20. I really want to play that again on stream, which, you know, it's like, I'm not gonna say this too much because I don't want to milk it. I'll only mention it for a little bit. It is kind of my birthday week next week, so I think I might just like literally forgive me God for what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna ball out. You guys have a whole week where I'm just gonna play legit the games that I want to play specifically. I'm not gonna do like, you know, the stuff that's like makes sense for streaming or anything like that. I'm not gonna do any like, oh, continuation. I might play Earthbound because I do like that game, but I will forgive me God for I'm about to sin. Just literally, you guys are just gonna see me play like a bunch of BS games on stream. What day is it again? Today is Sunday, the 25th, if you're in EST. If not, then it's Saturday, the 24th. Got him. Got his ass. Got his ass. All week Isaac. I think I'm gonna do an Isaac one day. I think an Isaac is on the board of like, you know, your birthday, dumbass. My birthday's the 29th. Birthday stream is the 30th though. I had really wanted to do it on the day of, but the problem is I think I'm gonna go out that night and I don't know when I'm gonna be back per se. And even in combo with that, I'm gonna be like whatchamacallit. I want to do like stuff for a long. I would want it to be like a long stream. So hi Mimic. I'm talking about little birthday stuff. You know what? I might as well just pull this up. I was saying that next week's schedule is gonna be probably different than usually. Like usually I try to have it be more or less the same, but like at least keeping some beats on there like Earthbound and everything. But I think you're gonna see like a lot of get drunk on stream without your pants on your birthday. This could be an option. I might grab a couple beers to celebrate my birthday, but it's gonna be on the day after. Jorking it live, I'm not gonna jork it live. I promise. If I do a pantsless stream, I'm not gonna jork it live. You'll just have the comfort of knowing that I can chill with you guys, also pantless or whatever. But whatchamacallit, I'm losing focus right now. I'm losing the plot right now. This isn't. We're not supposed to be talking about jorking it and everything. I was supposed to pull up this image for you guys. We don't talk about jorking it after that recent guy got his stream completely just killed for being an eternal gooner. But like not even an eternal gooner, just like a criminal gooner. Okay, my art folder loads at a lightning fast speed. I actually don't know what to do about that. I feel like I'm just delaying the inevitable in regards to it. I'm not gonna make a big deal about this. I don't expect it's not gonna take up too long in this stream. Don't worry, Earthbound will happen. Yes, I posted about it on Twitter. I drew this myself because I wanted it to be like Poi Poi made it, but and was just passing it around to people. I thought it'd just be like cute. Also because I didn't have any idea of how to make it like look fancy or anything like that, so I just wanted to go with like a really childish looking way of it looking. Of it's being stylized, because I thought it just looked silly. But yeah, my birthday is the day before. Like if I'll make a tweet about it. It doesn't matter per se. If you guys want to say happy birthday on the Friday, that's fine. I just, for content reasons, I want it to be a long stream, and I also want to possibly. I don't normally do drinking on stream, and I'm a little afraid to do that because I don't know what my limit is, but I'll definitely do beers and stuff with you guys. We can do a couple beers, and you know, we'll do that. It'll be a little bit of drinking. I'll probably have some cake. I'll probably do the drink. There's gonna be hand cam a little bit. Ooh, fancy. Yes, I'm gonna have a hand cam for a little bit of the stream, so you guys will be able to see a couple things. There's gonna be a magma that we're gonna do. So like, I want to draw with you guys is one of the main things that I want to do during that one. I'll explain a little bit breakdown. I want to draw with you guys on stream. You know, doesn't have to be anything fancy, and you guys don't even have to draw me or anything like that. I just want to literally just draw with you guys because I think it'd be fun. It is gonna be due to the last time I tried doing the magma and the reason why the VOD got deleted. I'm not gonna talk about it. I mean, I'm gonna limit it as to who can be able to join, so only like I will allow most people to be able to join, but it is going to be a filtering process where I am going to literally vet every single person that requests to join in, and it will only be approved through that manner. I will not allow just people to sneak into the magma and just request and just like start doing stuff here. Like, I'm not going to let random people join in. Pretty much, I'm going to do this pretty much. If you've been following me beforehand, Discord whiteboard. The Discord is open, and also like the whiteboard I think is annoying. But it might be an option. It might be an option where we'll probably I have a secret channel in there. Don't worry, it's not anything important. It's just more so for private conversations and stuff. But it probably as a self-vetting way, we'll probably do a Discord whiteboard, and I'll bring people in, and we'll see how it goes. I think magma is the one that people like more because of just more options for art. But we'll see what everyone leans towards more of, either a Discord whiteboard or a magma. I think I'm gonna right now, even though I like the Discord whiteboard, I think I want to at least try Magma again. It is a very nice site, but I think it's just literally had that one. I've gotten smarter and wiser, so I've now that I know the site a little bit more compared to just that moment where I was using it for possibly the second time ever, and the first time me hosting it. I know a little bit more about it now, so I'll be able to put something better together. But the paper craft. Some of you guys might not remember this because I only tweeted about it and said it once, and I haven't yet put it on the site, but it is going to be something I do during the week. There is a paper craft of me that you guys can be able to download and just make, and just print out and just make a little Edgey to be with you. It doesn't have instructions though, and I just kind of felt like fuck it, we ball. I'm gonna like print out the sheets for the paper craft, and then we'll just put it together live. I'll show the one that I've already built that I have nearby, and then we'll just put the other one together live. I'm just debating on what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna use glue or if I'm gonna use, because I have options here that are both a little terrifying. Either I use super glue and almost do like I do every single time I do with super glue and super glue my hands together somehow, or I use tape and then have a chance to just fall apart. I'll see what I decide when I actually do the thing. Manga dubbing. There's a couple mangas that I just want to show you guys. Like I'm a fucking big bookworm, and I love reading manga more than watching anime. So I just want to show you guys a couple ones that I really liked reading so far, and just maybe for a couple of Toho doujins that I like. You know, I'm not gonna read anything that has itchy or anything that's ecchi on stream, just because I don't want it to be nuked. I want that stream to be alive forever. But we'll do a couple nice little streams there. Oh shit, I forgot to make a tweet that I was live. Oopsie. I'll put that together right now. But yeah, there's gonna be probably some other stuff that I do. Some of the stuff is gonna be, I'm gonna see how I feel during the moment. I don't want to announce them yet because some of them might be lame, and I don't want to do anything lame for you guys. So we'll see. Papercraft? A papercraft? I guess the most common way that people know papercrafts is like, have you ever as a kid printed out your Minecraft skin and then put it together and it's like 3D? Like before, you know, 3D printers and everything like that, and before like you would just go to a website, give it your Minecraft skin or just whatever Minecraft skin, and then it would put it onto a piece of paper, and then it would just have little tabs that you can be able to do that. I did that in the past. That is a paper. Then you have created a paper craft. That's what that is. That's what they are more formally known as. Disney paid someone to design a skin for me. I know a couple people that do commissions for that, but I don't think it's hard either to find someone that just does Minecraft skins. It's pretty easy to find, more or less. Just gotta find someone that has an art style that you like, or that you fuck with. But yeah, that'll be on the 30th, and then because I want to spend as much time with you guys as possible. I don't want to have to call it early because of work and trying to make it happen on the day of. I want to spend time with you guys. Forgive me for not being able to do it the day of, but yeah, that's it. That's it. I'll probably do like streaming some Touhou fan games. I'll probably stream like Touhou 20 again, like I wanted to do, especially now that the patch should be completed and everything. So there shouldn't be any issues with bringing it all together, or at least there shouldn't be any issues with putting it all together with knowing what they're saying and getting the proper translation. It's not proper translation, it's not official or anything like that, but just like the translation that they've created for the game thus far. Let's see, where's that Earthbound folder again? There it is. You know what I should have done? I should have checked to see how long it took me to beat. Oh no! At the end of the game, it says it. I might bring back one of my greatest hits of doing the foot cam. There's a non-zero chance that I come back to the foot cam stream idea and try to beat my time in Mimic. But we'll see on that one. I don't think that's gonna be a real thing, but we'll see. I think we last left off after like, God, I remember the last time we played this. We played it for so long. I can't even. I think where I left it was where we could finally. Let me check the statuses of everyone. Yeah, I think we can be able to just go to Deep Dark now. Not Deep Dark, but we can do this thing. Powerful. So show everyone. I got it. Yeah! My power, awe-inspiring. Everybody used to talk a lot, so I've lost my identity. The rock. The Moai. Good evening. I'm a talking rock, but the rocks around here don't talk too much. What they talk the most is deep down inside the labyrinth that waits ahead, in the lost underworld. Don't forget to talk to the rock, it's important. So yeah, I have Fobbies. Wait, these aren't Fobbies. These have a different name than Fobbies. They are Fobbies. I always have these ones in my mind because, oddly enough, out of everything that Scott Pilgrim references a lot of stuff from video games, and out of everything that Scott Pilgrim could have possibly referenced when considering Earthbound, they just went, yeah, fuck it, just reference the Fobbies that just are literally a circle and that's it. Circle with like legs. They're just basically Kirby without any mouth or arms. I guess they're like Waddle Dees if you just erase the fleshy part and took off their arms. It should be pretty weak now. Now that there is a... Holy shit. Yeah, Fobbies aren't all that strong and they're not memorable at all compared to, like, the whole entire rest of the cast of Earthbound, but, like, all the enemy cast, I mean to say, not, like, the human cast, but... I don't really understand why they picked Fobbies, but I'm not complaining because they're awesome. I love Fobbies. I wish with this room I had a better way of... I guess I could literally just turn on my fan. I'm just like being stubborn. Like, this room always gets so freaking hot in it, man. I'm fucking dying. Oh, also shout out the... No! Jeff, please. Oh my god, thank fucking god we didn't have Paula just bite it. But, yeah, yes, yes. What's up, homie? I'm bound in my earth right now.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it. These are my recommendeds. I can't fix it.
Necro only got 2 clips. Looking at half-naked men
No,
or big boo-boo women.
No.
Are those biggest fan plays for the first time
No
ever?
one clip the boobies.
False.
I'm gonna get in so
False.
much trouble.
I've played these games before. It's just, I'm also just being lazy and like using strats of just bashing. So I want to save my PSI and stuff. I know Talking Rock seems to want to talk a lot more than I do. I was just wanting to just go through this maze because I remember a little bit of the Lost Underworld, but not 100%. Shit, I was trying to get that to be a back attack. They're just little circles. They're just little cute circles, the little fobbies. Fuck. Relax, Paula. But, also I am just super over leveled right now. But it's whatever. Who cares? Get his ass. Fuck. But, I was talking about next week's special stream stuff, and what else? What else was I yapping about? My brain is just thinking of fobbies, is occupied with just thinking about fobbies right now. I'm also we're gonna see what we can be able to do as much as I can. It'll be similar to you, sir. I may have alcohol involved in that one, but I'm gonna see, because the alcohol I want to drink may or may not contain milk, and it may or may not also just be expired. Why did it make me fight that guy? I literally just killed him earlier. I will take the free experience though. Just fuck it. I should have free experience like that. Jeff should get this level 79 just for free. I'm sorry, I punched the shit out of my mic. Out of just pure frustration of having to fight this guy. I'll probably do this. I know it's a little weak right now, but I will say this. I don't have it. I will, for the special stream, I will also include it to be a follower milestone if we do hit the last two big ones, and I'll make sure alcohol is possible, but if we do hit the... I hate saying this because it makes it seem like I'm just trying to bait you guys, but if whatchamacallit, use on Jeff. If I do get to 600, I will 100% ensure that alcohol is involved for that stream. Trust. I will make sure myself that alcohol is very heavily involved. Not heavily involved, but like that it will be a part of the stream. How much? Depends on how much is expired. Understand that the alcohol I have is alcohol that contains a lot of milk in it, like coconut milk, evaporated milk, all that good stuff. Hi, Careful. Hold on, let me give you a quick shout out here. Hi. It is very It is... Drink it down? No. I don't want to. Sheepish, you made a Twitch account. Hold on, let me follow it right now. Hold on. There you go.
He's
And
here. Look, Satan is here too.
Yes,
I'm going to make them kiss. Give me a moment. I'm going to make them kiss.
how you guys doing today? Guys, also follow Caffey. Is that how you say it, Caffey? I haven't said it yet, so I'm stupid. I say names wrong all the time. And also follow Sheepish. The shout out always pulls up a clip. It has to pull up a clip. Follow Caffey if you can. I wanted to try to check out your stream earlier today. Was it today that you were streaming? I think it was today that you were streaming. I wanted to check it out, but I had like shit I was doing. So I was working outside and I just wouldn't have been able to like type and stuff. But I hope your stream went well. And also follow Sheepish. Follow Sheepish on Twitter or like and Twitch. Cause damn, they make amazing art. They make like absolutely fantastic art, and have been the one pushing me. Sheepish. I'm finally close. I'm not there just yet, but I'm getting close to the verified. It's just I'm more than halfway in funds now. So I just gotta hope for the final push. But no, it's amazing to see you. It's amazing to see you here. We're just going through Earthbound right now. Shit. Whatever. It's just the robot. Right? No, it's the Conduring Spirit. Yeah, just like, just fucking kill him, Paula. But yeah, we were just talking about a couple things, like, special streams for, like, next week and stuff like that. And also, like, in VGen, like, I don't even know why this guy did this. Like, I'm assuming it's, like, it's either some, like, weird... has put everything at double the price. Look, the only one I've increased is just the animation. I'm not that good. My art's not good enough to be able to, like, set anything else but that one at more than double digits. I'll do whatever anyone wants, per se. Oh my fucking god, there's so many fobbies on screen. Hold on, there's so many of them. They're round and cute. I love the fobbies so much. Also, I have to kill all the fobbies because the game makes me. But I also love them. I was saying it earlier, but you know, fun fact, out of every single enemy that's in Earthbound, Mother 3, and regular Mother, the one enemy to make it like a... I didn't see the actual clip, but I saw it like written in a fandom, and I believe everything I read on the internet is true. But allegedly, in Scott Pilgrim, in one of the Scott Pilgrim shows, or the movie, I don't know. One of the only Earthbound references that they make in the entire thing is to a fobby. Thanks for talking to me. No problem. That enemy out of like the iconic Starman or the Mr. Saturns or even Ness, Paula, Jeff Pooh or anything like that. Nope, it's the little circle guy that makes an appearance in the show, which I love. I love that shit. Oh, go back. Let me just double check that. Yeah, there's a present here. And thanks for the tidbit. No problem. I do want to try to check out that episode to see if, like, whatever one it is in. I do want to watch one day. I might do it in Discord, or, like, just with other people. You know what is, like, a cool tidbit is... If you've played Earthbound before, you'll like it, I think. But if you haven't played Earthbound before and you don't care about spoilers, because it basically spoils the entire game for you, play the game. It's really good. But I will say, like, its story is like, I like it, but it's definitely not one of those games of like deep, emotional, thought-provoking story. It does have its moments here and there of like really good story writing, but it's mostly like the gameplay is good, and also like it's just very creative. It's like just plain imagination. You played Earthbound twice? Based? I didn't know you were chill like that. Alright. I think this is like probably like my 5th or 6th time playing. I love this game way too much. But if you go onto youtube.com and look up Bound Earth, oh my god, that guy sprinted over here. Best one-shot the Fobby. Thank you. There is an animation that was made a little over a year ago now, I think, called Bound Earth, and it is literally a move. Bound Earth? Yes. It is. If you haven't seen it, I've been trying to tell it to everyone because it's like, oddly enough, for it being like such a high quality animation and like literally movie length too, it doesn't even crack like, I don't even think it might have just barely cracked like half of a million views, which is like criminal. I think that's like a 100% a crime that it has not cracked more than that. This is the Earth's belly button. Thank you. It basically goes from like all the way from waking up to... It literally actually even includes a section that's just literally the title screen from like the War on Gygus. Oh shit, what was the Sanctuary boss here again? Oh yeah, no, I remember. It's like the metal guy. It's the square, like, weird metal guy. I was wondering where he was. Because I remembered he was somewhere. But, I couldn't remember. I knew he wasn't at Pink Cloud, but I just, honestly... I've played this game a bunch, but it has been admitted... Oh, no, I forgot that I get that here. Alright, hold on. I need to fix up the inventory a little bit. Okay, hold on. What is rock candy for again? I played. We need this to increase either speed. Okay, just give it to. Just use it on Jeff and hope that it increases speed. Damn. Alright. Do we have another one? The luck capsule. Just... It's an S. Give, Smash! I know, hold on, wait, give the jerky to Paula. And then, give the diadem of kings to Pooh. And let me equip it because it's... And... Oh, fuck. Alright, give the PSI caramel to Ness, so... Alright, there we go. Now we can just... I'm pretty sure we're just gonna one-shot him. So, like, let me... Oh, they're both the same. Okay, I couldn't remember. Alright, yeah, let's just one-shot him. Who cares? I leveled up too much when trying to find the Sword of Kings. I was very unlucky and had to grind for it for 4 hours. I'm pretty sure like this is all gonna be for nothing because literally you're the third strongest. I am the third strongest right now. I'm the third I'm the third strongest, but I am 5th smartest. Yeah, just he should just die, honestly. Oh, I forgot about that. Please insta kill him, Jeff. I suck. This is gonna actually kill him, I bet. No, it's not. I forgot about the shield. Oopsie. Big Earthbound fan, excited to play the game for the first time. Moment is how I feel right now. It's, why did I not have this shield killer? I feel like I should have this shield killer at this point, but I have no idea why I don't have it yet. Let me just defend, just in case. Then Horn of Life, Paula. Oh my god, you... Bruh. Slow text box moment. Alright. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I have another Horn of Life. I definitely have to see. Hold on, wait. Fuck it. I have to actually use my brain a little bit. Never mind. He was literally at a sliver of health. I wasted all that brain power trying to make sure that the fight was gonna last longer than I expected, only for just him to be on a sliver. One-shotted? I didn't one-shot him like I was expecting, but I did one-shot whatever the Starman was at the base. That's why I was like, oh, I might just actually just one-shot him, because I did earlier one-shot that boss. Because I'll show it in a second. I meant to show it now, but obviously, you know, cutscene. It needs to play this before. Shinobi. This isn't Ness, is it? This is Ness. This is Ness's thoughts being put onto the wall. Which is a very cool effect. I think that effect is awesome. Everyone can read your mind. I mean, you could just say some, like, you could just have Ness say, like, some really mean stuff on there. But, hold on. To give you a quick perspective of where we're all standing right now, Ness is at 86. Paul is at level 82. Jeff is at 80, and Pooh is at 77. One time a guy used a wall. Oh, that's so cute. I would do that. If I knew how to program better and I had a girlfriend that actually liked playing Earthbound, I would definitely want to do that, of like proposing to her that way. But now, like, you know, someone took that idea, so now it's gonna sound like I'm just, you know, unoriginal to my girlfriend, to hypothetical girlfriend. But also, yeah, I'm kind of juked up right now. Don't know yet if I'm gonna go for the magic pan. If I'm gonna go for the magic frying pan. I don't know how true that's gonna be right now. But Nosasaur became tame? I mean, yeah, he did. He's not existing right now, which means he is literally tame. Thank you, Dobo, for the follow. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. And then Pooh's last thing should be... Yeah, the tiny sprites are a really nice touch. Yeah, I don't... 1 pixel sprite. 32 bits. The Bit Wars. 64 bits. 32 bits. 16-bit. 8-bit. Half-bit. 2-bit. 4-bit. 1-bit. Half-bit. Corner-bit. The rest game. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know just yet. I really... Would it be really nice to have the magic pan? Or like the... whatever it's called here? Yes. But considering my luck before, with just the Sword of Kings, I'm not sure how likely it is that we're gonna spend time like that again to do like rare grinding. Danger evacuate here, boss. It's strange, but you smell good. I'll tell you a secret. Did you feel the earthquake a little while ago? Oh yeah, earthquakes all the time here. After the earthquake, the hot springs will erupt. Blue springs are great for recovering health. The red springs are perfect for healing paralysis. Trying out poison. Was dropping as bad as getting the gold stuff? Yes. They are literally one and the same. But it would be the last time that I'd have a rare drop like that. As far as memory serves, there's no other drop like that in the game that I'd at least have to worry about. And even then, like, certain things at a point become, like, debatable on what's better and stuff. There's no, like, one specific item that is the best one in the entire game. Like, there are certain niches, like, example, Mother 3. Duster's best weapon is arguably, like, in chapter 4 or 5 or something like that. Literally, like, what is most people believe to be his best weapon. There's, like, still so many chapters in the game that you just pretty early on just get one of his best items. It's not even to say, like, he's a bad character. It's just, like, that item is just so good for how early you find it. And it doesn't get really eclipsed by anything else. Redeem 10 push-ups. You know, I did have that as a thing beforehand, but I got annoyed and stopped doing them. I took it off because I got annoyed, but you know what? I can do the 10 push-ups. I can do the 10 push-ups. Just let me open up this present real quick. Even though it's not the redeem. It's just a troll. I'll still do it anyway. Alright. While I'm in this battle right now, we'll do the push-ups. Alright. I'll do the push-ups real quick. There you go. 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups complete. Cute. It's just suffers from being the fat fuckitis. Oh yeah, I did say that. Thank you for the drink. I literally took a sip, like, right as that was coming in. Yes, but also, like, I'm not gonna say where I started at, but I will say how much I've lost in the time span of an entire year, like from last year to now, which would be just about my benchmark of like, it's probably a few days off, but like throughout an entire year of like doing different stuff, working out and everything like that, I've lost 60 pounds. I've lost a fuck ton. Which is like, it's cool on paper, but it comes with like problems that I can't really like appropriately express. They're like really stupid problems too, like losing all that weight, awesome. What's not awesome is the fact that like now all my shirts that I would have in my, you know, wardrobe and everything now look super big on me. They look like it looks like I'm trying to do some like comedy sketch, or like I'm trying to look like a thug. I'm just wearing super obnoxious, bright, like super obviously baggy clothes. But it's just like, no, this is just what I wore before. I just lost too much weight. I lost like way too much weight. Not too much weight because I wanted to lose a lot of weight, but like still. I've lost like so much weight that now they just look like, I just look ridiculous. I'm gonna give you guys a little TMI story. I'll give you guys this one for free. Why am I gonna tell you a TMI story? Because I think it's funny, this one. It's another one of the problems that I have. With losing weight, regular, not only does it decrease... I'm sure you're not overweight anymore. Don't know. I don't know the BMI index like that. I'm not overweight like that. I'm definitely not like, you know, boogie standards, but it's definitely like, even though I've lost 60 pounds, it's not like I have like 100 pounds more to go. It's like, yeah, I think I maybe want to lose like maybe 20-ish more pounds, maybe. I gotta see is the problem. I don't know how much more weight I'd want to lose, because it's a fine line between like, it'd be cool to lose more weight, but at the same token, like, I want to put on muscle as well. So like, muscle is heavier than fat. Therefore, the weight is gonna kind of be there. Still, the weight is not really going to decrease in the way that I'd want it to. £184 is overweight for 6 feet. You have to count the thug methods right now. You have to include gang stuff, like the fact that, you know, some of the problem is right now. I have lost a lot of weight, and while I'm not going to disclose the amount there, and I still want to lose more weight, I'm just solid, alright? If a train hits me, I'm solid, alright? I don't have to worry about it, but in being solid, it also means more weight. But okay, here's a stupid problem. I don't have any snoozes, but I'll leave you guys with this one before the ad comes in. Not only is it baggy shirts, it means like a lot of my other stuff is like my bottoms have also become baggy. So I have had moments where like literally it's stupid, but like I'll still say the story. Like sometimes, depending on what type of underwear I'm wearing, if it's like one of the ones that I've had for a while, literally because of the fact that I've lost so much weight, if I wear them and not paying attention to the fact that they're one of my older ones, sometimes as I'm just walking around, like not just in my underwear only, but like in like just wearing jeans or like shorts or whatever, they'll just fall off. Because I've lost so much weight that they just don't have anything to hold on to. They just like completely fall at some point. It's like a stupid fucking problem. Like obviously the solution is just buy newer ones, but it's like, dog, I have to buy everything new now. My whole wardrobe doesn't fit normally. At least like with this shirt, like I can still wear this shirt and it just looks a little ridiculous, but it's like, what am I supposed to do about my drawers just falling off? It's not like I could even like with your like shorts or pants, when it feels like they're falling off and they're sagging, like you can just lift them up or you can put on a belt. What am I supposed to do when my underwear fall off? As I'm just like in a shop or something like that and they just fall off and it's like, oh, well, I had to do a weird like positioning of like lifting them back up again from the inside. Like, no, I have to like now find like some restroom and like go into a stall and like fix it and everything. It's like it's fucking stupid. Learn to sew. Yes, that is another solution. I'm not a good sewer, but I actually like I do like to sew, honestly. Like it's something I like, but I want to learn to sew and make plushies. Not like anything like obviously my idea would be like, yeah, I'd love to wear I'd love to make Fumos, but in terms of my sewing ability, it's not that good. Custom Edgey Fumo. Alright, I know Ro doesn't know this one, so I'm gonna repeat this story a little bit. A custom Edgey Fumo was in the works at one point, but the person that tried, that I commissioned it from, like, 3 months just completely said nothing to me. I had to talk with the mods of the Fumo Discord to see if they had any means of just helping me talk to them. They got back to me, told me that, oh yeah, ad? Okay, I'll wait till the ad's over. I'll wait till the ad is over to tell this story. Come on, please drop it. Oh, no. Alright, you're back from the ads? Okay, so I'll finish the story. For the Fumo, I did commission someone for that at one point, and I do have even photos of it that I'll share with you guys. Of little photos here. I'll do it while this fight is happening. Oh yeah, I forgot, it pauses the mod if I click on anything else. It's fine, it's fine. I still want to show you guys this one, though. Alright, where is it? Where is it? So, a custom Edgey Fumo was in the works. I did want to take it around and everything, and I've made it very clear that I love Fumos so much. I did want to make one of my own, and it was coming out really, really slick. like uh like I absolutely adored this Fumo, and the problem with it, there's unfortunately it just kind of never came into fruition, just because the person that I commissioned it from just completely decided to not engage with me anymore. Like, after a lot of progress was made on it, then they hit me with 3 months of just not talking to me, even though I'd reach out to them and ask for like updates or photos or anything like that just to know what the status of it was. Nothing. I got the Fumo mods on, and then they came back and they said, "Oh yeah, like I'm so sorry. I've had a lot of stuff going on personally, but yeah, it's at my mom's place, but I'd be more than happy to ship it to you once I'm at my mom's place." And I was like, "Yeah, of course. Like, of course." And it's not like money hadn't changed hands yet because of the fact that it was going to be afterwards. It was going to be once everything was completed. But then some time passed, and then they said, "Okay, I'm back with my mom here, and I have it in hand. Some parts are missing," and I was like, "Okay, can I get a photo of it?" I kept asking, "Can I just get a photo of it?" Because understand, this photo that I'm showing you guys right now, it's not like, oh, this was like a couple months ago or anything like that. This is a photo from April of last year, which is the last time I saw the Fumo like at all, and they just didn't respond. So then I just be like, the same thing. It's like, okay, you can't just do this to me. I can't literally sit here again for 3 months and with just silence, just like waiting for stuff. So I'd be hitting them up again, spamming them with messages. I'd see if they were online and hit them with a message like, "Hey, I just want an update. Hey, can I get a photo? Can I get some kind of idea of what's going on with it?" Because even if it wasn't finished, I wanted the unfinished one so that way I can talk with a few people, because there are people in the Fumo, out there with Fumos that while they make Fumos, they also just might have the ability to just also edit, do like hospital care for Fumos and stuff like that, like fixing their stuffing and everything. And I figured, well, at the very least, if it's not finished, I can bring it to someone else that can be able to finish it, which, add the rabbit ears, add the helmet, etc., add whatever would be needed. But then they just stopped talking to me and they're just like, "Hey, please stop messaging me. I'll let you know when I'm going to send it," which is not an acceptable answer. Like, one, from a professional standpoint, like, it just was just like a completely dismissive type of thing. And second point, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to tell me when you send it, because of the fact that you don't even have my address. How are you going to send me this without me even giving you the one piece of information you need to even send it? So I was like, all right, I'm just going to cool off for a little bit. I waited. And then I started messaging them and like, "Hey, can I get an update? Can I get an update?" And then finally at one point I tried messaging them, and it just hit me with like a weird error where it just wouldn't send. And I talked with the mods and everything, and they were not able to get a hold of him because he just hadn't been active in that Fumo Discord anymore either. And then when they were like, "Test a couple of things right now," and I tested it, and I realized from that testing that, oh, he just blocked me now. He just flat out blocked me. Which honestly really upset me. It really upset me because I really love this thing. Even though it has a couple of flaws and stuff like that, I wanted to cherish it, bring it to around to a bunch of different places and everything like that. And it just never came to fruition. There's not really much else to say on that point. It does make me really upset because the only evidence that I'll ever have that it exists is just this. And like, I was super depressed. I was like even wanting to cry when like I saw that he blocked me, because it was like there's nothing left at that point. And I want to work with someone at some point again. At some point, I want to try to work with some company that can be able to let me do Fumos. Like, when I get really big and everything like that, sorry to pivot into something like this, but it is like a dream that I have. I hope one day, like, if I ever do become a really big streamer or anything like that, I want to... The mods couldn't get a response from him. They got Jack. He wouldn't respond to them anymore, and he wasn't active in the Discord, so it's like, unless you have his own phone number or something like that, or like literally live right next to him and can knock on his door, he's just a ghost at that point. He's in the server, mind you, but he's just not responding to anything there. And I have to be responsible to a degree. As much as like a personal thing that I like to do whatever in my path, I've explicitly made sure to not reveal any of his information or the person that commissioned for this, because I don't want them to get harassed. I don't want you guys to be weaponized to like fight for me on this, even though like it super crushed me really badly, because waiting near like 9 months for like something that I've just been dying for to literally just like turn into dust. All that time wasted is like, it made me want to cry. Honestly, it made me so fucking upset. But sounds like you dodged a bullet. At least you didn't get scammed or anything. Yeah, I didn't pay for it. It was gonna be all payment at the end, which is what they requested. It wasn't what I requested. And that was another thing that annoyed me too, is like a little detail that they slipped in. So when I was talking with the mods, they slipped in that he was complaining that I hadn't paid him for the project, which really annoyed me, because in our initial agreement, the payment was, from what he said, not going to happen until he finished the Fumo, because that's how he wanted it. And then even after we talked for the first time, like after that point in time when we got the connection again, I told him like, I'm willing to ship you, if it's not finished and you don't plan on finishing it, I'm willing to not pay. I'm not going to pay for the whole thing because I'm not getting what I'm paying for, pretty much. But I will at least pay partial of the amount. I'll pay whatever we think we can agree on, a partial amount here for the Fumo, because again, it's an unfinished product and I have to get it to another person to finish it. But I will pay for it, and I will pay for its shipping. I will not make you lift the cost for this. I want to have this Fumo, and I'm willing to do what it takes to get the Fumo. But yeah, they were just not good to work with, and like unless it's literally going to be like a few select companies that do like knockoff Fumos, but like knockoffs that are really good, like the Fumo X Fumo team. I've sat down that like literally I want to do a Fumo at one point, but I will not do one until either I'm really satisfied with what I can be able to get, or again, it becomes something where it's like I get really big, I'm able to partner with like, Fumo X Fumo or whatever other company that does Fumos like that, and then I'll probably do like whatever method this one person did for their Fumos, where it's just like not Kickstarter, because Kickstarter is like differing, but like I guess Kickstarter, because it's like what they did for Gensokyo Odyssey, where it's just, here's a temporary Kickstarter or whatever other thing it would be. Here's the amount that it would be for the Fumo, and I'll include some little extra other stuff of different tiers or whatever. But here's the Fumo campaign, pretty much. That way we can be able to bring it alive and be able to get everyone that would donate to it. Make ship? Maybe Makeship. I don't know specifically which one that person partnered with, because I can't pull up the link on stream of that one. While I did like the quality of the Fumo, I'm very picky. I won't lie. It's not even to be a pain in the ass, but it's like, I have so many Fumos that I want you guys to have this like proper Fumo quality and stuff like that. I wouldn't want anything that's like botched or like super fake feeling. Like Sometimes the bootleg ones, like really bad bootlegs, do have some personality, but I do want you guys to have something solid of a product. If I ever do anything, it's because of the fact that I am happy with the end result. I'm very happy with the end result. But I don't know. I feel like anything like involving like makeshift or like big merch stuff, I'm not big enough for that. I don't know when in my head of what number that would be where I'd be comfortable with doing something like that, and that I've think like, all right, I'm big enough, I think I can do this now. I don't have a specific number in mind, but right now where I haven't even, I guess like I shouldn't say it as a complaint, because I'm not complaining whatsoever, but like, you know, just plain looking at the facts part where I haven't even hit 600 followers or anything like that, much less like 1,000. I don't think it's appropriate to do any type of merch or anything like that, at least for now. You guys smell really good. Who am I? I'm a tender. Hey, what are you doing inside our dinosaur cage? Go to open the door and you get out of there right now. I'm the boss, so I will let you out. Thank you for the tender root. If these dinosaurs in the cage. The same tenders as the ones above. They seem different? Yeah, you know, the tenders are really shy, they don't like to talk. Come on, wait for me to capture you. You must be tired. Stay. Yeah, I'll stay. I'll stay a night. Holy shit. Let me double check the magic frying pan a little bit. Let me just give it a quick double check here. But even though I don't have that one available, I do have something else that I am really happy about, that is a real product. We'll try it. We'll try to grind out the magic frying pan, but considering how slow that process is, I don't know. Let's play store. My friend loves games, so yes. What would you like to sell? Let's try to clean out the inventory a little bit. I don't think it's worth grinding a golden frying pan. It's pretty fucking worth. we're going to be here a year. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for it. Paula doesn't really need it per se. It'd be cool to get it, but Paula doesn't super need it. But it is her best equip. Let's do some more selling, just to try to like have everything a little bit better organized. Let me see, Crystal Charm is equipment, right? Okay, alright. Which one drops? Let me just make sure which one drops. The magic frying pan is the only thing. The Chomposaur. We'll try. We'll try. And then let's pop the, I'm trying to think right now. I literally just saw it, of the Guts capsule on Ness. I'm gonna try to not literally just be here a year. Don't worry. I don't know how legit that's gonna be. Like, I am gonna try to hopefully just get super lucky. I actually, like, unironically might see on, like, strats to just, like, test it again. Of doing save states to see on what's the possibility of me just like completely bypassing all of that. Cause like you move so slow, there's the earthquakes and everything. You just gotta hope. You just gotta hope that it's not gonna be one, like a million years that it takes. Oh wait. Alright, let me see about doing a teleport real quick. I just realized, like, one of the reasons I was like, man, I feel like I'm missing the shield killers because I never grabbed the shield killer. I think. Alright, let's go to Winters, I guess. Let's go to Winters and grab the shield killer real quick, cause I'm so tired of shields, like, fucking everything up. At least I'm hoping that it's literally that I just forgot the shield killer and it's not, oh, I didn't forget the shield killer, I literally threw away the broken pipe. This music is cozy. I love Earthbound music so much. I know it's like a big meme because like it became like a, like the, you know, your Sanctuary boss theme became like a big shit post. Like, you know, as like that kind of being like, that's the Earthbound song. Like, you're correct, but also, whatever. I mean, like, it's more people listening to the music, and the soundtrack is already really good. I love Winters a whole lot. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm really just legit just not a fan of his content anymore. Like, I think Brental Foss even made like a really decent, not his main Earthbound track, but I think his Ballad to Jeff is like pretty decent. Not the best song I've ever heard, but like it's a nice little song to use Winters as a backbone to. I do want to have some stew though, just because. Whatever, get out of my way. That's not a Mother 1. Can't beat Pollyanna. Pollyanna is a certified classic. It's not possible to beat it. Alright, we'll let this just go through though. My hope is that I did indeed go back and use the pencil eraser or the eraser, I can't remember which one, on the statue that's, so I don't have to do the maze. I'm so far ahead of having, I should have had the shield killer so long ago. And like, you know, make sure you actually check the things and not just like assume that you got everything. Especially if you love your video game, you love a certain series, make sure to actually know what the fuck is happening in the series and not just literally be like, oh yeah, completely forget like multiple different things in the end game just because like your brain is completely rotted to only remember eat burger, don't die to Frank Fly, and lie to the guy that knocks on the door and asks you about yes or no today. I did do it because I'm smart. I have to accept not all spatial awareness to find the obvious chest lying around. Yeah. I bet when I get into Dr. Enot's lab, like, not even that I super remember that the broken tube is there, but I bet it's just gonna be, like, literally, like, probably on the second floor or something like that, like, literally just a super obvious garbage can that's, like, right there. I just didn't pick it. I just didn't even think to open it. My one hope, my one prayer is that I didn't confuse broken tube with broken spray can, and I accidentally throw it away, just assuming that, like, oh, this is just gonna make a defense spray. This is worthless. I want to actually, like, do stuff, not just have defense spray just chilling in my inventory. There's some moments where I do wonder what type of calculations it does for the battle complete, because definitely, like, there is no shot unless, like, I got super unlucky and missed a bunch of attacks that I would have failed that battle. Please just be here. That's all I ask. I don't care if it's in a super obvious spot, just exist here. Right, we have a problem. I'm assuming that was the broken spray can. So either I messed up and this is gonna be a shield killer-less run, or I don't know. Alright, my last hope. Broken machine for sale sign. Rust promoter. Oh, the shield killer's right there. The shield killer's just literally right there. I guess I might have just misclicked and just gave up the shield killer. I could have just done this in the underworld, but I didn't. I wasted all that time going through here instead of just checking the obvious of making sure I didn't put it in the Escargot Express. I'm not even sure if Escargot Express even goes to the underworld, now that I think about it, but... Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone that I wasted all this time. That I'm just a big Earthbound fraud. Please don't tell anyone that I live like this. What have you been up to lately, Cafe? Just by the way. Can you repeat? Just like what have you been up to with stream is basically what I was just asking. How's everything with stream been going? You've been playing Kazan? How's that? Oh, you already answered that. Like, I'm having a blast? Hell yeah. Haven't heard about that one. I playing more RPGs and everything that has made me want to possibly come back to do Toho. Why did the shield killer not work? He literally has a shield. Completely avoidable Paula death for no reason. Also got Mega Man X and BG3 and things I stream too. Hell yeah. I've wanted to try to get back. There's just one Toho game that I wanted to try playing again, Lost Artificial Dream in Arcadia. That's what it was. It's not Lost Word. I played that on stream sometimes, but there's only so much that you can say about that gacha. I like it, but it's also like, it's one of those games where like there's not really much to say because it's like I'd rather just be sitting there rolling just to get decentish characters and just wishing that I can grind. Like I just want to sit there and just literally grind. That's bad stream content. Grinding. I don't enjoy grinds per se. Like I make it sound like I'm some sort of masochist that like loves to do like insane grinds, like grinding, like in like bait titles, like grinding for the Sword of Kings for 4 hours. You'll never believe what happens. And like I actually like super hate grind, but like certain games just make the grind kind of fun. It's hard to properly explain. Some people grind off stream. No, I show you guys the grind just because I am a nice streamer. I definitely I know everyone loves to just sit through a VOD where I just make zero progress and just grind. Just like literally sit there and just grind. Like I did, like as I was grinding, realizing how bad my luck was for the Starman Supers, I did sit there and think, oh fuck, the grinding for like the magic pan might just like actually kill me. This run actually just might literally destroy me. Not in the sense of it's gonna be hard, but like definitely don't recall any other time that I spent that long just grinding for the for that frying pan. We love grind. I do love grind. As much as I want to say that I hate grind, I love grind. Can see it in your grin. I love grind. I love grinding in video games. I love just sitting there and just pressing the A button, just hoping that in all the times, like literally just repeating insanity of just like, but this time's gonna be different. This time's gonna be different. I am gonna get the frying pan that I want this time that I fight this enemy. I'm like hoping that I can do it at some point for you guys, but here's a little late night secret for you guys regarding this model. There is gonna be a 0.5 of this model at some point, like a 1.5. It's not gonna be like anything special that I say for a debut or anything like that, but it is just gonna be a 0.5 where it's gonna have a little bit better animations. Oh shit, I forgot about the shield. It's gonna have a few little extra toggles and stuff like that. It's gonna have a little bit of extra stuff. The time will come at some point. It's I don't know when that's gonna be. The 0.5 is ready, but I'll make a little. It won't be like some sort of debut one where it's like look. But I will just kind of have it for you guys so you can be able to see. At least one of the things we're trying to see is like right now. For the faces, they're kind of manual right now. I have to manually change the face, which isn't a problem per se, and I can probably like do different gestures to change reaction stuff. But if you ever seen like if you ever seen like Sonny's streams or per se, or like you've seen other VTubers that have more dynamic models and stuff like that where the expression changes on the fly. I don't have that yet, and especially with a lot of the games that I'm playing where, you know, both hands 10 and 2. I don't have always the ability to just manually change it to best coincide with what I'm saying. So one of the things that we're possibly going to end up doing is that, along with I did have my winter outfit that had a little extra character with me, and that character may be making a return in the main outfit. Alright, Shield Killer, you came in like way too late. Scar would be my third strongest. I'm so terrified as to what my next grind would be. The only thing I refuse to do on grind, like in terms of grind, that I just don't have that mental fortitude to do it yet, and I don't see the big value in them, is shiny Pokemon. That's the one thing that in my head I just can't grind. There we go, Pooh has all of his drip now. Shiny Pokemon in Gen 3. What's up with shiny Pokemon in Gen 3? Don't 100% know. Pooh has all of his drip now. Pokemon Nuzlocke shiny hunt? Oh no, I actually saw someone do that and like it looked so painful. Even just the prospect of that sounds horrible because you still gotta deal with the fact that, like, you have to get a shiny starter. I need to evacuate here. Maybe the dinosaurs don't come and attack me, so I can relax. Except now I can't get out. So once every 10 years, I bet there's like some massive macro that they have to make that work out if they're gonna do it in Gen 3. You know what's my favorite video that I'd seen for Pokemon? Like, I saw it a while ago, so I'm not really sure who's the creator on it. At least off the top of my head. It was getting every ribbon in the game, which, let me say, for all the things that Pokemon likes to take out of like battle stuff, I understand you want every Pokemon game to feel like unique and stuff, but like, you know, shit, it would have been nice to like still have at least contests and everything like that, at least for most of the games. I don't know if some of them still do keep it. I will say I'm a little bit of a fraud, and I don't know 100%, but every ribbon is impossible for most Wi-Fi stuff. Yeah, the Wi-Fi stuff is gonna be difficult. No doubts there. I don't know why I hit auto battle. I almost never hit auto battle, but I guess I just knew that it was gonna bash everything. Isn't there a higher chance to... that's the first time I've heard about that too. I don't think that's true. There are shiny Pokemon that are linked to certain dates. That are like event Pokemon, like for example, there is a Magikarp event Magikarp that was put out a long time ago that is shiny for the sake of being for its namesake of it being the lunar Magikarp. But again, that's an event Pokemon. There's also back in Halloween of some point in X and Y where they were distributing, not Halloween, but the month of October. If you went into GameStop, they would give you a code card for a Gengar. And that one was shiny, which was slightly fucked up because you can't tell shiny Gengar apart from regular Gengar. They're like one of those ones. It's one of those ones where it's super faded. Jesus Christ! So many of them were spawning in. But when he turned shiny in his Mega, he became completely white. So it's like supposed to be a ghost. Not fair. Gee. I've had no luck in clutching out a Paula rescue. Yeah, I just slight struggle. I'm like debating in my head. I think I'm just not gonna go, even though like I love going for it. I just want to play the game at this point, like because I think I'm just not gonna go for the Oh, let me get back to my normal face. I think I'm just not gonna go for the magic frying pan. It takes just so much effort and anything like that. Though I'll do punishment for not going for it, for using a bag of Dragonite during the boss fight, and I'll also use a prayer. My penance for not playing the game as optimally as I could be playing it. I don't know if I'm gonna do Mother 3, honestly. I did consider the idea of like what other games I'd probably do after I finish Earthbound, and especially since I finished Silksong, since I have more options now. But I don't think the answer is gonna be Mother 3. I like have very big doubt that I'm gonna just rush into Mother 3 even though I love it. I think I want to just rush into like a different type of game, probably something that I don't have any experience in, or like that I've never played before. Maybe something on the smaller side, on like shorter end too. Massively long, Earthbound's not massively long, but it's definitely like not super short either. You know, seeing all your Mog stickers, all your Mog units reminds me. I wish I could be able to attend more of his streams. I feel bad that I'm just not there. It's mainly because like my job gets busy, so like once it gets busy, it gets hard to hear, and then I feel bad writing stuff in the chat at that point when I can't hear like what the response is. Oh yeah, it's Paula. I'm gonna take care of the Your Sanctuary boss here, and then we'll rumble. The only thing is that I definitely feel like the game is having that anti-cheat kind of thing happen right now. Probably, I think this is a bad... I'm really hoping it's not, but I have this like sinking feeling that this is a bad ROM. where it's tripping off a bunch of flags. It definitely feels like they're spawning like ridiculous amounts of enemies sometimes. And I'm not even just saying this for like right here. It's been like the whole game where it feels like you're just spawning like a lot of enemies. At least more so than what I remember usually spawns in, which is one of the effects of like a bad crack and stuff like that. Well, bad crack for this game because that's how their anti-piracy works. Just spawn a whole bunch of enemies. I think there are some people that even played during it there and like considered like a challenge run. Bone beam gun. Oh fuck, it's almost 2 hours. Not that I have anywhere I need to be, but it definitely like, the time like just super flew by. I did get a note of one thing. I am trying to do like a one commission for myself as like a little gift to myself. But Legion's just giving me a bunch of issues. Not only did I have that person that was trying to scam me, but also like their link, like thing that they use to process payments and everything, just won't accept my bank for no reason. I had to wake up super early because the artist wouldn't take PayPal, or at least they couldn't due to their location. So I had to dust off an old bank account that I had, which I had to call at 8 because they close at noon. I didn't want to oversleep the ability to do anything. Then I had to also like drive into that in-person place there so I can be able to do the second part of Sigurd. Sigurd, what's up? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Sigurd, Haru's coming. I learned Haru's coming back soon. Are you excited? Are you excited that Haru's coming back to the US? It's been an age. Yes, I am. I talked with him again. I don't want to say too much on this because I don't want it to seem like a flex or anything like that. But him and I are gonna sort of swap places a little bit because in May, I'm possibly doing a trip down there. So I was asking him if he had any advice for places to go to or like big stuff to check out. Yeah. Wait, 8th Sanctuary. Isn't this almost like the end of the game? Yes, I am pretty much near the end of the game. Oh god. Fuck, I know Paul is just gonna die. Just like... Too slow? Yeah, just way too slow. I think I have, nope. I have a couple life noodles for Paula. Paula's gonna die again. Jiff clutched out. Jiff kind of did clutch out, but also like need options right now. I should have went and bought some more stuff. I don't think I'm even under level for this fight. Paula's just taking like a whole bunch of hits really bad. Maybe I just am like literally not ready for this fight. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. I just can't do this. Oh wait, hold on. Never mind. Not good. All right. I can't remember if he gets a shield at this point. I'm just gonna shield just in case. I feel like he does have a shield. It didn't work. He has a shield, man. No, Pooh got diamond eyes. No. Wait, is he diamondized or dead? Fuck. I didn't read what it said. That's fine. Paula can just pray. Paula can just do all this stuff right now. It's fine, it's fine. They love just beating up Paula. Oh no, I should have picked that. The long animation fucking is what's gonna get me. I literally, if I bashed, I would have saved Paula. I didn't think about that into its fullest. The animations. I literally got fucked by unskippable animation. Fuck. That's pretty much it. I got like only a little bit of stuff left that I can be able to do, so I need Paula to like super clutch out. Perfect, perfect. Oh, okay. I'm so fucked. Hold on, wait. Oh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's just annoying right now. Got my ass on the edge. It's like more so everything is fine, but everything is also not fine. Alright. We can recover Jeff. We can do some more freeze here. And then, we can at least leave Paula alone for right now. And just recover Jeff to full. Let's go. Got his ass. Got his ass. I think that, yeah, that's now everyone at level 20. And not level 20, level 80. $88, $84, $82, and $80. Drink. I will go get a whole bottle just to celebrate. I'll get a whole bottle to celebrate here. I'm debating if I wanna end it here, if I wanna do Magic Hand. I kind of feel bad that like when it comes to the game having like little songs for all the little melody, like there's the 8 melodies that has lyrics to it, but this melody doesn't even have like a name associated with it. I think it does in game have a name associated with it, but not like much else besides that. Like it kind of is weird where it doesn't even play a role in the game, but they still kept in the. It's so magical. I really like it. Soundstone recorded the melody of the fire spring. I really like it a lot, honestly. I have a little funny thing for you guys, a little slightly funny. I wanted to try to be a man, and I do super love Earthbound and everything like that. So I was in like my college class, like after class and everything like that. It wasn't during class. It was a lab after it in order to do our work. And I wanted something to listen to, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna open up, let me look for some stuff. And one of the things that was in my recommended was Vinny having played Mother 3, and I was like, oh yeah, I love Mother 3. I didn't know he actually played through it. This is a cool, like, edited, speed edit of, like, a couple funny moments that happened while he was playing. And as he was getting through everything, in the moment where, like, you know, big spoilers, like, where big spoiler stuff starts happening near the end of the game, I was just sitting there in my lab trying to work on my circuit board, just fucking crying. Just fucking crying into my board. Like, trying so bad to hold back tears, but it just not working. Dream Bunny, and to tell you that you were in the recommended live channels in the left hand side, and that's all. Have a good night. Good night, Dream Buddy. Good night. Hold on, wait. You have another buddy VTuber. Hit him with the follow. Hit him with the follow real quick. I hope you're having a good one. I'm glad that I was in the recommended. One day I'll be front page. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I'm too low energy to. Oh wait, that's 600. We hit 600. All right, I'll confirm some stuff that I'll try to have extra to do for celebrating it for next week. It's emotionally relevant. I pretty much tell everyone that asks for like Earthbound stuff, gotta be panelist for front stage. Okay, I'll be panelist for front stage. I'll have an edit. I'll have an edit where I'll ask them, hey, can you make the model just have a toggle for the pants, where it's just like not to have a wiener out, like how some VTubers have like their nude models and everything. Just make me like literally be able to be like just Breaking Bad, just like where I'm just in the Walter White tidy whitey's, just like able to stand there. And just like the toggle also make me look a little bit more unhinged, like I'm just a little bit slightly fucked up. from that. Ness, I think Ness is the right name for him. Ness. He smiled just from hearing his own name. Do you think he likes his name? Try putting that red cap on him. It's too big, but it looks good on him. I hope King won't be jealous of the baby. Let's celebrate with some steak. Baby will grow up to be a hard worker just like you. I don't think he needs to be rich or famous, but I want him to be a thoughtful, strong boy. That's odd. The baby bottle that he pointed to seemed to move a little bit. I usually tell people when they want to get into the games of like, if you want a really like slick gameplay, like not too easy but not too hard or anything like that, Earthbound still kind of jump scares you a little bit with like difficulty. Not even like that it's a hard game, but like sometimes, I mean, I just showed I'm like high level 80s, and like I still like didn't have the smoothest time possible with like, you know, Fire Dog plus Diamond Eyes Dog. He was like fucking my shit up. Good thing you went for some normal food. God forbid you'd like do like everyone else and put something that isn't food. I always put it as default because oddly enough, even though the game is meant to be like, you know, you can self-insert and put whatever you want, I just like having it as the default, honestly. Like I don't self-insert in this game at all. Like I just like them existing as themselves. Yes, you stood on the 8 power spots of the earth. From these, you created Magicant, the realm of your mind. Magicant, there's beauty, kindness, sorrow, and hatred. Of course, there's an evil and violent side to you. The Sea of Eden sits at the center of those feelings. It takes you to the truth about yourself. Yeah, the enemies are usually like super massive cakewalks, but like, yeah, the bosses can just like kind of sneak up and fuck you up because they have like weird gimmicks that like no other enemy has, like shields, for example. Like outside of the one that has the magic pan, which I'm just not gonna get. I've kind of just sat down. I'm like, I'm just not gonna get this item. I don't want to sit here and grind a whole bunch. I actually do want to like beat the game. I don't want to have like another stream just dedicated for grind. The exploding tree is easy. It's a normal winter thing. I know that. That's why I saw someone sit like trying to fight the tree with a sword, and I was like, dude, you got the wrong weapon. You had to have a baseball bat and a yo-yo to fight him. Otherwise, you're gonna get your ass fucked up. When you explore your mind, Ness, take your time. Ness, if you don't want to hear this, you reminded me of myself when I was young. I can't do any more. I can't do anything more for you. Good luck, Ness. Look at the sun. Face the sun and smile. What do you think Toby thought when he saw these initially? Like, you know, these just random little flower NPC that just never shows up anywhere else. But Toby Fox was like, yep, this one is gonna be the pinnacle of my RPG that I'm gonna make. It's gonna be awesome. Beep, beep, beep. I'm just a faint man, you usually don't remember me. You've heard my song in the back of your mind. I think I'm gonna end it here. I think I am gonna end it here because like it's a good point to like, you know, probably next stream that I do of Earthbound, we'll take on Magicant, we'll take on the spoilers, the town being taken over, and then like pretty much after that point is like endgame. So I think we'll cut it off here is like a pretty good end point. Yeah, let's call it here actually. Thanks for the stream. No worries. I'm happy to have done the stream. I'm sorry I started late and like, you know, it's already 3 a.m. and stuff like that. I will say this. Peek in tomorrow. Come peek in tomorrow because tomorrow is gonna be a special collab stream. It's gonna have me, Trent Deadwood, I was here secretly as Dingus. Hold on, just you stay right there, sir. You stay right there. Oh shit, is there like 2 underscores in your name? I didn't notice it because like it's far away. Hold on, guys, if you can. It's too far for me to see. Wait, hold on. What game is that?
Maybe that doesn't accept that as a valid number. Let me try 110.
Everyone does that. I wouldn't ever change it. I don't want you to change it.
Oh god, it worked. Oh god. Oh god.
Face. You always remind me every single time I pop into your stream and like it's just showing my clips of, oh god, I should probably comb through like all my clips and just like either find ways to private all the ones that I don't look at anymore that are of my old model. You always give me that good reminder and then like I forget later when I actually can do it. But I will try to remember next time. But if you guys can, go follow Dingus and also check out Dingus because he's pushing for partner right now. He's pushing for partner, and honestly, I do the same with your streams where I sometimes just am secretly there. I just can't type anything, so I just listen to it. I can't say anything because I got my hands full. I like your streams a lot, bro. I don't know what else to say. I don't really know what to say, but I really do hope you hit partner. I hope you hit partner sometime this year. I believe in it. I believe in it. Fair. A lot of those clips are like kind of hard for me to delete too because they're like growth and everything like that, from growing to like just doing streaming because my friend told me to, of like one of my earliest clips being like I hope that clip never gets pulled up because it's my most popular clip, but it's also my oldest clip, and it's like a Reddit tier like type of joke that I made of like literally Kono Dio da type of joke. Like literally it is a Kono Dio da joke, and it's so old, it's so cringe, like it makes me upset. If it wasn't for the fact that like it's my first clip that I ever got and also like my oldest clip, I can't muster the effort to delete it. Partner push is good. We're 6 out of 6 in a 30-day window. Just need to wait until they cycle into the 31-day window, and then I can do 6 more. Huge. Let's go, man. I have one of my friends that was like, I was trying to make stuff for like what my goals for this year would be, and they keep telling me, oh yeah bro, you could probably hit partner sometime this year, like you'll grow. And it's like, you are Delulu. I can't do that. I'm grateful for everyone's support. Oh dude, like honestly your streams are awesome. Your streams are literally like, it's just nice to chill in. I don't know if a lot of people tell me like mine gives that off, but I think it's more of like just a slower type of thing. Like it's just later at night, so it's like kind of chill to just like be with someone that like, I don't know. I don't scream in the middle of the night when things happen. Not that you scream, I'm just saying it in general. Like people just scream in the middle of the night because I don't want to get fucking my ass kicked. But dude, your streams are perfect. Of course we want you should be able to hit partner. Like your streams are just legitimately so nice to be in. They got a lot of nice people in there. Like the games you stream are like pretty entertaining. Like honestly, like I think the last time I ever like seen a Fire Emblem game was sadly probably Fire Emblem Heroes. But outside of Fire Emblem Heroes, the last one I probably played was like literally Fates. And it was like, I don't even know if I finished Fates. I just remember that I played some of it. I've been told that, I guess. Sometimes I think I rely too much on reacting. Like, I keep a good balance of that retro variety, which really means to not Nintendo. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with just like wanting to play Fates with slop, you know. I'll sleep for that every day. The only Fire Emblem games that I played was Fire Emblem Fates and what is the one with Lucina? I played that one, Awakening. I've played only those two Fire Emblems. Those are the only ones I played, but I did know a guy that did have the one. I don't know the name of this one because I didn't own it, but I did know a guy that when I was in uni that had the one that has Ike in it for the Wii, which is pretty sick. It's really weird. I do think it is really funny that like Fire Emblem is like pretty popular as a series as a whole, but like if you just judge it from how people react, like you'd imagine that this was like the worst series that to be ever conceived by Nintendo, and that they just only make more games of it just to be sadistic to their whole fan base. Especially if you're a Smash fan, like I guess not a Smash fan, but you know, like, what? Another sword fighter? Sakurai, what are you doing? Even though just like every single time they add a different Fire Emblem character, it's always like, I mean, yeah, they use a sword, but also like, they have a bunch of different shit. Featuring Ike from Fire Emblem series. F-Zero Forgotten. I understand what that one interview that Miyamoto said of like why there's no new F-Zero, and it's like really realistically like why would we, if any ideas come together for a new F-Zero, they just get worked into Mario Kart. It's way easier to just sell a Mario Kart than it is to sell a F-Zero, and like it's like a sad truth of like at that point it's names. You put F-Zero on there, you're gonna get some niche people that are diehard and is gonna want F-Zero. But you slap Mario Kart on there, everyone's gonna buy that pretty much. Air Ride got a new game. Air Ride got a new game because of the fact that now they're gonna bring Sakurai in because he said like, I don't want to work on Smash anymore. I want to just be able to like do my own stuff right now. They gave him, I do kind of believe that meme of like they gave him the ability to do Air Ride, so that way now like in 2 years or something like that we have a new Smash game. Either that or he's gonna be forced to do more DLC for Smash Ultimate for the Switch 2 and like have do another round of DLC packs and everything like that. New characters, get these deals cranking. Sakurai, we gotta put Smash on the spotlight again, you know, all that stuff. And they just like he just is dragged into the meeting room just to be able to talk about who they're going to be putting in next, which I do wish that, like, you know, Nintendo leaks are bad as like an overall thing. Like, it is very nice to see like behind the curtain stuff, but you know, in terms of a security thing, it's bad. But like, you know what I'd really want, what I really want from like any type of data leak from Nintendo again, which is inevitable, it's gonna happen at some point. I really want to see that ballot. I know that they have it somewhere, that they have the ballot results sitting around somewhere, and obviously there's gonna be some shitpost pics of like, you know, Goku, Shrek, all that other stuff, because you know, 2017, 2018, probably be sliding in a Uganda Knuckles if it was even popular at the time, or just like a lot of shitpost stuff to say. But I really want to see what that fighter ballot had. I want to know, like, I want to be able to see like what it was, and like what, even with the shitposting ones that they just wouldn't have picked in a million years, as to where some stuff landed. Big Chungus. Yeah, there probably was legitimately like a decent amount of people that voted Big Chungus of like at that point. it feels weird because like we have to dig deep. So it's like that frog on the unicycle, like here come that boy frog, is probably like as a couple tens or possibly hundreds of votes and stuff like that. Bing Chuggus, I probably bet has like 1,000 plus. I want to see the heavy hitters, like I want to see where Ridley ended up, where K. Rool ended up. You know, there's always the one everyone wants to see of where did Waluigi end up. But there's also the ones everyone's gonna wonder about, like Sans. Like Master Chief ranked high. I imagine Master Chief had a high placement in the ballot, don't get me wrong, but they're not gonna get Master Chief. The Chief is not coming to the game. At least I think personally. Only because of the fact that, like, well, I guess maybe he could come to the game. It's not like impossible, but I also feel like he'd play like just almost similar to Samus, pretty much. Or I guess like you have Chief, but you have like, you know, Solid Snake too, and not to say that they're one and the same, but like, you know, characters heavily reliant on guns, explosive grenades, you know, weapons like that. It's like, oh, that moveset, it's already been done here. But you know, who cares? Who knows? We might have it happen. I'm pretty sure we are just gonna get like some sort of second ballot. Like it kind of feels weird that like it would feel weird if like they made a Switch 2 version for Smash and they didn't do like some sort of like at least last DLC ballot and like bracket and stuff like that. Because even for Animal Crossing that came out and they like said like legitimately no more updates, we're not gonna do anything else. Like, you know, they came back and said like, oh hey, by the way, we're gonna do like another update where you guys get a hotel and like a couple of other like cosmetic items and everything like that, and maybe we'll put out some more furniture for you guys a little bit after that update. It's like, all right. I mean, Nathan Drake was recently made for being first-person shooter man. The Ron General PSA bar. Nathan Drake is the guy in Subway. Sorry, that made no sense. Nathan Drake is well known not for his video game. He is well known for being in an ad for Subway. If he was brought into Smash, that would mean Subway is canon to the Smash Bros. Universe. No, there's a lot of stuff that I legitimately would hope. I bet we'll get like some direct, like eventually or something. Like probably the thing we're just gonna be getting more is like Pokemon for their, what is it, 30th? It just feels weird. I actually have in my room, which I'm not gonna be able to take a picture of it and show right now. Just please trust me that I have this. I literally have like a plushie from all the way of Pokemon's 20th anniversary of like the special Shaman plushie when they were doing like a bunch of mythics and some legendaries that would get like attention for the month. So like I don't remember every single one, but for like all 12 of them, but I think it was, let's see how many I remember. It was Shaman, Victini, Arceus, Darkrai, Genesect, Victini, Arceus, Genesect, Manaphy. Let me write them down so I can figure them out, because there's too many to count on my fingers. I don't have 12 fingers. Darkrai, Arceus, Genesect, Manaphy, Shaman, Big TD. Who else was in it? I'm trying to remember right now. Celebi. Celebi was another one. Celebi, Jirachi. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing 4 other months. I'm trying to remember right now. Fuck. There's a bunch of them pretty much. And I really wanted the Genesect plushie because he's one of my favorite. He was probably my favorite that they did for the whole month, the whole year there. And they ran out. But they had Shaman and I picked up like, fuck it. Like I guess I'll just take Shaman. Because Shaman's Gen 4 and Gen 4 is my favorite gen. And that bitch has stayed in the box since like for 10 years now. I guess box in the loose sense because it's like plastic and it has a hole in it, which is on purpose. It's meant to be petting it and feeling the texture and stuff, but still. Placement was all weird. We just fought Sweet Tooth over Ice Cream. Oh yeah. A lot of like, I wish we could go back into the day where like a lot of video game commercials, I guess commercials in general, were just super weird, like very experimental. And I don't even mean PlayStation. Nintendo had a couple of weird ones too that came to the US. Like one of the ones I like to point to people of like Nintendo also having weird ads is there's one ad and it was specifically for the Game Boy Micro. And if you look up Game Boy Micro Nintendo mouse ad, it was Nintendo, it was a POV of Nintendo's corporate headquarters, like testing headquarters, and they're like some scientist guy and he's like, we here at Nintendo test to see how addictive our systems are. And then they brought out a mouse in a cage, and on one end they put cheese and one end they put the Game Boy Micro. So the mouse is just going through the maze a little bit, and then it gets to pretty close to the Game Boy Micro and it lifts itself over the barrier to get into the same box space as the Micro, and then starts having sex with the Game Boy Micro. Like it starts humping the Game Boy Micro. And then the scientists are looking at it like and then just cover it up with their clipboard. And then it's just like, Nintendo, Game Boy Micro, buy it now. And then it cuts back to the scientist and it's just like the mouse is just humping it so hard that it's like shaking the whole like arena / clipboard. Alright, Nintendo. It's not that serious. It ain't. I don't know if women are gonna be wanting to have sex just because of the little Micro, you know. Usually women aren't into the Micro, you know. But I digress. It was a fun time just to have a lot of those super weird commercials. Also, shout out Xbox for probably having the most iconic weird commercial of them all. The fucking old man that like gets shot, that like in the pregnancy room where this woman shoots a baby out of her vagina, and then just like the baby shoots out of the window and gets turns from a baby to a child to a man to then an old man, and then fucking dies and lands in a coffin in a grave. And you get to witness him like aging and like super rapidly aging and growing and everything that before he fucking dies. And like it doesn't even have any Xbox product placement on it, but then like after he is just fucking plants into the grave and is presumed dead, then it just goes Xbox and then the ad ends. This is not the Yoshi's Island commercial with a fat guy exploding and his corpse and food flying everywhere. Is that a real one? Can we just actually take a moment to look at these super fucking weird video game commercials? I know I said I wanted to end stream, but like, can we just take a small moment to look at these real quick? Let me see how real that one is. Yoshi Island, fat guy exploding. Yoshi Island, fat guy. Okay, hold on. What? Thank you, Nintendo. Very, very cool. I'm glad I'm personally glad, like, as a kid, I grew up with, like, the more not intense commercials like that. Like, you know, what are the name of the kids that were playing Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and they would talk about video games like, I am here playing Pokemon Heart Gold, and I am here playing Pokemon Soul Silver. Yeah. And then they just like have like super, because they're Disney kids, like they can't say anything witty or anything, that they have to say stuff that's super sanitized. They're just like, yeah, that was like a decent commercial. I know these guys. I like the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like, this is awesome. Yeah, I don't think kid me would have looked at that commercial and then just been like okay with that. I already, like, as a kid, like, was stressing out for all the Capri Sun commercials that they were doing at the time with, like, hold on, about Respect the Pouch. You guys remember Respect the Pouch? Like, it was like a weird ad campaign that they did for a time where, like, if you tortured a Capri Sun in, like, if you use a Capri Sun in not the normal means, then your body would basically be completely given the same type of torture that you had done to the Capri Sun. So, like, for example, if you drank it and then, like, after you finish drinking it, you're just like, watch this, and just blow the Capri Sun up to, like, fill it with air again. This kid that did that was like, ha ha ha, isn't that awesome? And then his head filled with, like, air and became gigantic. Or let me just pull up a couple Respect the Pouch. Let me just pull up one of these to at least show them off. Let's go back here for a sec. Alright, you guys should be able to hear it now. And this kid just fucking dies.
Respect the pouch! Respect!
This kid just fucking dies, all because of the fact that, like, he decided to inflate a Capri Sun and just step on it. Let's see, do I have it? Here, okay, here's one that shows, it's 11 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but, like, just to show a couple, like, notable ones where they were just unhinged with this for no reason. Like, we already saw this one. Alright, this is the same thing. This is the same. This is the same one.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
It's just the same one over and over. It's just like probably slightly different cuts of it just to be faster or something. That's probably what that is. I do not remember this one. What is happening?
Need water? Capri Sun Roaring Waters with a roaring flavor of fruit.
This
Get your water in a pouch.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
I don't. I sort of remember this one a little bit. These commercials will give me nightmares as a kid, because that all fucked up from this kid. Just like his friend is just chilling. He just got like that juice from his mom or something like that, or like his mom or the other kid's mom. And he's just like, you know what? I've already smacked a couple of things with with my wiffle ball bat real quick. Let me just take the drink that you're mid drinking right now, and just like fucking launch it into the stratosphere.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
Also, you can be able to play video games with all these ones. They'd like turn them into game characters.
Okay, watch this.
Also, shout out to people that would do this. I'm not gonna say how I feel about. I think people that did like drank it like this, you're like, I think you're just stupid. Like if you just poked it from the bottom. I know a lot of kids would do that. Of like, oh, I'm so tough. So look, see, I drink it from the bottom of the pouch. It's like, bro, how are you gonna have it on a flat surface now? This shit is not level on the other side. You now have to permanently hold that, or it's gonna spill everywhere. And plus, like, you have to hit it multiple times to get in there. While you like, they explicitly put a little plastic part there for you that's supposed to be punctured, so that way it's easily puncturable, so that way you can be able to get the juice easily. You've ruined the drink for yourself for no reason. They would drink it with their nose half the time because they're weird losers.
Respect it. Chuck the plugger is now unlocked at respectthepouch.com.
I guess not losers, but just different. Like, there's no reason to do this, dog.
Hey, give it. Come on. Give it back.
I don't remember this one, but also.
Respect the pouch. Respect it. Play Whoopi Kushner at respectthepouch.com.
That would probably be like a My Hero character, unironically. I think I remember this one. She's like on a pogo thing or something like that. Yeah. And I think she turns into like a spring person.
Respect the pouch. Respect it. Play Boing Boing Betty at respectthepouch.com.
I think. Hold on. I actually will watch all these because I'm feeling nostalgic right now.
Do you want to trade?
She didn't even do anything. That's just commerce right there. That's literally, she did no crime right there. All they were just like was, hey, do you want to trade my juice for some water balloons? She's like, yeah, sure. The trades it is just like, what? The fucking CEO is sitting there like watching this specific moment, like, you're telling me she valued our Capri Sun as just valuable as 2 water balloons? Kill her. Kill her immediately. This is horrible. Turn her into a fucking balloon person. Oh shit, and she just fucking flies off.
Respect it.
She didn't do anything wrong, man.
You want it, boy? Here. Bitch!
Respect the pouch. Respect it. Play the new game at respectthepouch.com.
Hold on, wait. Don't pause on this one. Fast forward this. It's not fast forwarded, but I just don't want to pause on here. Just let's see what this one is. Alright, just burying it in the sand. Just the last two are just littering. The last two are just literally like L troll because you littered.
Respect the pouch. Respect it. Play the new game at respectthepouch.com.
Hey guys, watch this.
What was even his plan at that point? Like, did he just want to become a turtle person? Like, what type of flex do you even have? Like, guys, watch this. Like, tosses your fucking drink into the water, right? Then just jumps on top of the drink. And, like, I know as kids we do dumb shit, but like, what type of even like flex is that? It's like, nice, man. Like.
Respect the pouch. Respect it. Play the new game at respectthepouch.com.
It's alright, hold on. What is it? I haven't seen like a lot of these. I'm assuming that these are like regional or something like that. Or they just like, I don't know. I don't think I stopped watching TV or anything like that. I just don't remember like a ton of these ones. Okay, that one's fine. That one's fine of like, you know, this to be, she's just basically flat Stanley, but
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
alright, this is the same one. Oh wait, no, she turns into a traffic cone. I like how they can't even like animate the other foot moving around. It's just like, they just have multiple versions of this for no reason. Okay, but that would literally just be a Deltarune character, unironically. That's literally just give them like a different, like non, like streetwear outfit, like a more like bombastic outfit, and that's just a Deltarune character.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
You wanna go?
You can pick the punishment at respectthepouch.com.
Okay.
Wanna go?
Sure.
So he just turns into Russian Popeye with that. He's just yoked up. Isn't this like not a troll on yourself? You're super yoked now. I guess like he looked like a freak because like, you know, his like little skinny French fry legs. But like, they just made him yoked. They just made him on steroids.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
There's probably different versions of
Wanna go?
what
Sure.
happens to him. Oh, he becomes like a. So, okay, I don't understand. I guess he can become a turkey. It's kid stuff, so like, who cares? Here's what the end result is.
Wanna
At least with this one, you
Respect the
can
pouch. Respect it.
prop. This is stupid. I'm sorry, like that I said. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed tired. No Earthbound. And now I'm just BSing with this. We're almost at the end. Is this that one, just fucking SpongeBob joke?
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
I guess they just ran out of like, had too many ideas, just like didn't want to do a whole bunch of filming, so they just make like different types of ones just to be able to reuse the ad or something like that. Okay, I like this one. We got fucking accordion caterpillar.
As was foretold, the ultimate reward goes to those who show the ultimate respect.
Which would be like, the respect would just be going back to normal, right?
No matter who got to the golden pouch first. The disrespectoids were put to the ultimate test, and they were up to it. They've discovered for themselves that when you respect the pouch, good things happen.
Okay, I guess at the end of it, it comes to a happy end. Can't exactly just have an ad campaign where just... Oh, can't exactly just be having an ad campaign where it just says, yep, these kids are forever scarred eternally because they disrespected our product. Alright, now I'm gonna end for real. I'm gonna for real end. Sorry about the delay. Thank you for anyone that stuck with me for that BS. And also just the stream. Thank you for sticking with me for the stream. I greatly appreciate it immensely. Thank you as well to Dreamy Bunny, and thank you Domo for the follows. That's incredibly kind. Thank you. Now let's see who we can raid into. We do a little bit of sticking around. I can't believe you stuck around through me BSing of looking at Respect the Pouch. Unironically, that shit scarred me and scared me a lot as a kid. I like didn't want to go to bed because I was so scared of like... all those commercials would come into my mind and I'd be like terrified. I think I know who will raid into right now. We're gonna do my boy Flans then right now. Thank you for sticking around. Dingus, I have a question for you. By the way, I guess you specifically, just because I don't really know. And I have been in your chats for a while, but I haven't found it out yet. Do you have like a Discord or means of communication per se? I know you're not on Twitter or anything like that from what you told me before, but just in general, like I'm mostly asking because like I'm not good at phrasing this because I'm still like trying to figure some stuff out in like communication wise, but like I want to try to talk with more people, say hi and stuff like that, not just be like a stranger. If that's chill, if that's okay. If you don't, then that's fine. That's completely fine. But it's like, yeah, if you have anything like that, like I'd definitely love to pop into your server, just say hi or something like that. I have an account, but I basically bum off someone else's server. Audience overlap between me and him is 99%, so I don't see a reason to have my own server. Understandable. No worries. I just like I already repeated my reason. Yeah, it was just like literally like, oh yeah, so I can say hi to you or just send you like a shit post or something like that. His name's Agni123. His name's Agni Leet based. You see him on my streams occasionally if you lurk. I have Flansden here on the side that we'll raid into, but let me give Agni a quick follow. So if you mention Necro, he'll know you're okay if you're really interested. Yeah, I'll try to mention the guy. Yeah, hit Agni with a follow here. Agni also played Momo Crash. Damn, I didn't know Agni was chill like that. I really hope that game gets more content right now. It's a little on the dry end for a rhythm game, but it seems like it is going to get more content. It's just like oddly feels like early access game, but also like not written as early access. Basically, anyone in my audience, if you want to get on their good side, said DSP is trash and a broke begging bum. I do believe that. I just don't say it much because, like, I will say this, like, most of my information from DSP comes from Necro because he will usually show me DSP. He will usually show me all of Tevin's stream while we're just relaxing. We're just in VC. We'll be chilling up, and he'll either bring up a couple of things, and usually like usually in moments where we're in VC, if he's at home and stuff, like he'll pop open Tevin's stream and screen share it with me. Yeah, he do be a massive fraud. Barrel, damn. Barrel's live. I could probably raid into Barrel, but I want to do Flansden just because, like, I never get to do Flansden ever. Barrel I can do almost at any point in time because him and I usually have similar streaming times, meaning he starts usually when I'm about to end. Yeah, I see him in Tevin's stream a lot. Up until recently he was doing a Forever 24/7 stream, so a lot of us hang out there. Oh, keep it on his background noise. Yeah. He explained that to me because I've known Necro for like a long while. It's not like to flex or anything like that. It's just like I've known him since maybe like 2015, 2016, just about. Maybe like a near 10 years that I've known him. We haven't talked for all those 10 years, but like I've known him for a good while. I have probably an easy way of figuring out a benchmark for when I first met him, but I'm just not gonna check that right now. But yeah, even from that point in time, he was a big Tevin stream watcher, but I just didn't know anything about what he would watch, and I didn't even know at that time like who DSP was, because most of the content I watched was his YouTube videos, and I don't know what the fuck did I even watch at that point. Like, I think I was still like, it was still early YouTube-ish moments, so there was like people like Sugar Conroy or stuff like that I would just watch for video games instead, or like Donkey or something like that. I just never heard, like, in all the places I had been to, I just never had DSP be a thing. The closest I think I ever got to being possibly knowing of DSP, who DSP was one of my friends at that moment in time, of internet friend that I met, like super hating Movie Bob, and bringing up Movie Bob here and there, but that's it. That's as far as like it went, and I didn't even know who DSP was until Necro started showing me a lot of clips and everything. Or I guess either it was that, or it was the Down the Rabbit Hole video that first showed me DSP. It was one of the two. I won't lie. Tevin is cool. He has extremely supportive of the part. Oh, do you know Tevin directly? That's awesome. If I do get there, it's almost entirely thanks to him. He inspired me to start streaming on one snow in day in 2012. In 2012. Hell yeah. It's always nice to to see like the people that inspire you to start making content like also be aware of you and like help you with making content. Fuck, I feel like I'm just like big delaying, but I just like am in a yapping moment because like, but I did have like a few people that inspired me for content. One of them was Sugar Conroy, but like I don't think I'm ever gonna talk with him. Like, not that I don't think I can't, but like I think I'm just like too small for him to even know who I am or anything like that. Plus like I guess streams are sort of let's plays, I guess, in the sense like it's like overlapping fields, but like I don't feel like I've mastered the craft just yet a little bit. Plus Sugar is still like somehow able to, which is impressive. I really respect it for like he's still able to skate with just doing the whole content scene of like, you know, video game let's play and everything like that with no face cam. Yeah, feeling if like your role model is extremely popular, I think benefit of doing it in a niche scene where everyone knows each other no matter how big or small. Yeah, that's, I'm not gonna lie, like this goes into a little minor VTubing thing, but only it being adjacent. I did have this one YouTuber that I watched a lot as a kid growing up, like within middle school plus high school, watching him, and they were not a big YouTuber whatsoever, but I really liked their content, and their name was the J Wits, which inspired my name a little bit. My name initially on here was just Edgey, but like I'll get into, I had a different guy trying to bully me for the name, and I ended up not having the name anymore in relation to that. But that's a story for a different moment that we can get to into another time. But so that guy like was one of the people that inspired me, just because like he was just I didn't have like a lot of content creators that I could relate to, essentially, because a lot of the people that I'd watch were like already really big established people and like been doing it for a long time, like Life Arrow and stuff like that. But the J Wits was just like some like fuck ass guy of like, I just want to make content just for the sake of making content, and like it's not gonna be super flashy or anything like that. And I really respected him for that, and I looked up to him a bit. Like I've played Pokemon or anything on stream, so like it's not like I wanted to be a Pokemon YouTuber either, which is what he was. I just kind of liked the idea of just like, you know, just doing shit because you like it. Fast forward to like growing as a VTuber a little bit, like moving around here and there. I get this one thing for a like charity thing that's like a Gamers Outreach. It's like, oh yeah, sure, like, I mean, I'll just do this stuff from here. I mean, you're asking me already, so like, it's just trying to spread the word, talk to as many people, and like work with as much as you can to be able to get donations for kids to be able to still play video games and have all this stuff like that for like people that they're like hospital bound and stuff, you know. Very, very, very nice. And then I look at like the people that are like running everything, and who the fuck do I see but the J Wits? And it's like I had to blink, so I had to like cartoonishly rub my eyes and like blink multiple times to see that I wasn't just like having a, oh fuck, I've been awake for like I've been like lacking sleep way too long, only to realize that my idol is someone in this fucking like charity, and I haven't reached out to him at all. I think one day I'll get the courage to send like a message to him of like, hey, you don't know who I am, but I've as a kid growing up, I've been a really big fan of your content, and I've even picked up streaming because of that, and I wanted to like thank you for making content at that point. Thank you for having like inspired me to go ahead and make content myself. I've been like having a good time doing it. I've met a lot of nice people. So thank you for existing, basically. And it's like, it's such a small world. I don't even know what I'd say, because I bet he's like, I don't even know if he's a VTuber or anything like that. I think he's just literally a guy at this point. Like, he's just not, I don't even think he's like, hold on, let me even just double check on YouTube right now. like what does he even do at this point? Because I haven't watched, because I've grown out of his content basically. Like I mean, I'll watch something Pokemon related every now and then, but it'll be more so like a competitive thing or like a challenge thing, like something to pass the time. Not really like his type of content any longer here. Oh wow, he still makes content, which is a good thing. It is a good thing. His last video was 2 months ago, but also like fuck, but Unk still got it, I guess. It seems he did have like, it's like he did have like a kind of 2-year hiatus for a bit of just not uploading anything, and then like a 1-year hiatus after that of like just quote I tried to hunt the rarest shiny in Pokemon, and then just like hiatus. Which, fair enough. I think I will probably do that. I'll probably do it on like the special stream I'll do this week, like the birthday stream or whatever that I do this week. I'll probably just like send in the message live, so if I get a response back, I'll read it live of what it is, and it'll probably just be like, oh hey, cool man, like awesome. I wonder, hold on, let me crack open one of these newer vids real quick. I need to know if he's a VTuber or not, just for the sake of like, he doesn't have to be, but like for personal reasons, I just need to know if he is or isn't. Okay, this whole video is just gameplay here. I think he's not a VTuber. Let me check the Twitch as well, just in case. Alright, the Twitch has not been used in a very long time. But sure, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Whatever. Whatever, but yeah, it was pretty interesting there. There's like a meet your idol, just jump scare. But no, yeah, I'm not gonna rush anything of growth or anything like that. I definitely have been taking my time with everything, because mini lore stuff, I've already hit like, I know I'm at 600 followers now, which I'm pretty happy about, but it's not like it's not technically the first time I've hit this number. I did get one person that for some reason just hit me with a bunch of spam follow bots. It's like not even like a I hate you, it's just like, let me flex on you real quick, little bro. Like those one videos of the guy that like starts doing like what's it called, like a Johnny Somali-esque stuff of like just harassing people in public. It's all like part of a bit where they starts harassing people in public. Then he has a nice fancy suit on, he pulls out a Pokemon deck, like starts flipping out the cards, and the last one's always like some like expensive like rare card that, you know, probably fake for the sake of the video and the way that he's handling it. He just like sleeves it up and just throws it right at you. And I don't know, that's just how it feels sometimes. But alright, no more stalling. We're gonna raid Flan. We're gonna raid Flan and stuff. Alright, well I guess I'll finish that story and then we'll raid him. Yeah, he just quick flexed on me, and then people showed me what Seribot was, so I was able to comb off all of those bot follows, which I was mad about. I was slightly mad, and I wish I got one more bot follow, because if I did, it would have spelled out elite. It was one away. It was 1,336. I needed one more for it to spell out elite, but unfortunate. And it's been fun, honestly. It's been fun to like, you know, do the content, do a little bit of this and that. I don't think I'm doing everything perfect. Like I don't have like specific starting times or anything like that, but it's been awesome just to like be able to do it like legit. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm literally just beating around the bush, just like delaying everything. Like, what did I say? Like maybe like half an hour ago. I think it was probably even an hour ago that I said, all right, yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. Like, good job, me. But yeah, let's just call it. Let's call it here. Thank you, Dingus again. I'll definitely try to peek into your next stream that you do here, but I'm wishing you absolutely all the best, and I'm really happy that like you got the big boost now for the first month here, and so I hope that with the next month period here, the 31 to 60 days here, like I really hope that with those streams you're able to get everything done here and like be able to hit partner. I'm wishing you all the best, bro. Alright, we'll raid Flan now. We'll raid Flan. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Monitor glow in a room gone still. Hoodie pulled tight from the late night chill. Ears drop low, chat scrolling slow. Mods already signed off hours ago. Steam fades out, playlist done. Stars in the window blink one by one. Edgey leans back, eyes half shut. Laughs to himself like, man, that was nuts.